Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, has summoned an emergency security meeting following the worsening security situations in the country. All right, it's another edition of Bystanders at News 10 on Flip TV, your number one newspaper review program. First, I'm Michael Adekunle. All right, we should be here different newspapers. We have the Punch, the Daily Trust, and some other papers. We'll be reading to you this morning. But before I move further, let me quickly talk about what Omoyele Sowore said on today's edition of this program. The candidates of the African Action Congress, talking about in the 2019 and 2023 presidential elections. Omoyele Sowore has decried the impunity in the Nigerian system, revealing that most Nigerians have already seceded mentally. That's what Omoyele Sowore said. Omoyele Sowore, of course, is the convener of the revolution now, and he spoke on Monday at the Ghana Fire conference, an annual gathering dedicated to the late legal giants. And what did he say? Omoyele Sowore said he regretted that only impunity would make security agents invade courtroom and kidnap any Nigerian, regardless of the offense committed by such a person. He also said all these issues of secession we are all talking about in the country. He said we have forgotten that we are only worried about people who are succeeding at the level of ethnic organizations. We have forgotten that Nigerians, in their majority, have mentally seceded from this country. That's what Omoyele Sowore said. He also noted that Nigerians are trapped in Nigeria, and that is why Nigerians are still here. There is an opportunity for Nigerians to leave the country. Nigerians will quickly make a move. And that's what this young man has said, and we'll be dissecting these statements together on today's edition of Bystanders at News 10. Let's quickly read out the headlines on the papers we have today. All right, Daily Trust newspaper, what's on its front page? I hope it's displayed on the screen. The National Security Advisor's Office commits 32 billion naira to new building. That's what we have on the front page of Daily Trust newspaper. Despite multi-billion naira complex, NSA's office commits 32 billion naira to new building. Its misplacement of priorities, say civil society organization. It's misplacement of priorities. On insecurity, bandits abduct 17 in Niger. Bandits abduct 17 in Nigeria. This is a worrisome development in the country. The bandits have infiltrated everywhere. They penetrated the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. And I hope the government, does the needful speedily. Very, very important. Of course, we learned that the president had a meeting with the service chiefs yesterday, and we hope something meaningful comes out of this meeting he had with the service chiefs. I've been having a series of meetings with the service chiefs, but this time around we want a meaningful result on this meeting he had with the service chiefs. Nigerians are crying, Nigerians are complaining, Nigerians are lamenting over the worsening security in the land. We need to do something so fast. Moving on to the Punch newspaper. The Punch, abduction epidemic. You can see the headline. Abduction epidemic is now a pandemic, is now a disease in the country. Anti-kidnapping protest holds in Abuja today as 10 suspects arrested. Anti-kidnapping protest holds in Abuja today as 10 suspects arrested. Tinubu vows crackdown on kidnappers agents of darkness, abductors kill hotel barman, killings in the land, abduction. This has been coming unbearable in Nigeria. Nowhere is safe anymore. Nowhere is safe. Government needs to be proactive on this issue. Moving on to the news direct. Was the news direct all about today? Insecurity. Tinubu meets security chiefs at Aso Rock amid bandit invasions. Tinubu meets security chiefs at Aso Rock amid bandits invasion as Wike warns Abuja Council chairman from abandoning duty posts. Down to this Nigerian newspaper this morning, still on insecurity, same subjects. What a worrisome situation in the land. Nigeria, the giant of Africa, security problems, security issues in the country. All right, police get marching order to flush out criminals terrorizing citizens. Of course, marching orders had always been given, but we need action this time around. Let them be flushed out. Let the bandits be flushed out. Let the abductors, let the kidnappers be flushed out. That's what we are saying. Be proactive in whatever you are doing. Security agents, that's what we are telling you this morning. Be proactive. That is what Nigerians need. Action. We don't want talks upon talks every time. Tinubu Wike hold emergency meetings. Tinubu Wike hold emergency meetings. FCT ministers, area council chairman must sit up. Urges residents not to panic. Urges residents not to panic. Urges residents not to panic. That's what we have on this Nigeria. First news, we will crush Boko Haram bandits, agents of darkness. Tinubu vows. That's what we still have on insecurity. The president promising to flush out bandits, agents of darkness. That's what we have here. CBN intervention, Fitch blacklist Union Bank. Onto the next one. Panic as explosion rocks Ibadan. Panic as explosion rocks Ibadan. That happened yesterday in Ibadan, and quite a number of persons feared dead. Some injured persons are currently receiving treatment in the hospitals. All right, still on insecurity. Blueprint is saying something crucial here. We wipe out every agent of darkness. Tinubu tells Nigerians we will wipe out every agent of darkness. Is what the president I said, yeah. Vanguard, the newspaper. Tinubu Wike rise against insecurity vow renewed action. Tinubu, the president, the FCC minister vow renewed action on insecurity. We have quite whole numbers of newspapers here, but I won't go beyond this this morning. Moving down to the comment section, I'm sure the viewers will be commenting on this as I speak. And let me quickly see what the viewers are saying on the comment section. Security, insecurity everywhere, and we are really saying that the government needs to be proactive on this. Very, very bad development in the country. Nigerians are not happy. The government should do something very, very, very fast. All right, to the viewers watching us, we say thank you for joining us on this edition of Bystanders Afternoon. Of course, I have my viewers here. Kunle, the first speaker this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good to be here again, and I'm so happy that I have the privilege of being here. And it's a sad day for me, for my brothers in Ibadan. A lot of lost life there now. So I'm not so happy. Maybe 1 minute. Let me just give them 1 minute. 1 minute condolence. I mean, to sympathize with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, may their soul rest in perfect peace, right? And may the living that have been on the healthcare system now, may they get well in time. So sad. Good morning.
So sad, so disheartening.
So
What
disheartening.
happened in Oyo State, as the capital, Ibadan. yesterday. He said the governor had spoken. He said that's happened as a result of illegal mining activities.
Yeah, mining. Yes, yes. And who are those miners? And who are those people carrying out those mining activities? The governors, all the successive governors in that state knew what is going on with those illegal miners that have been. And where are they from? They are from Mali. They are from Chad. They are from. You see them all around. They are not ghosts. They are not ghosts. I don't know why we are not having proactive governors in Southwest for now. We need proactive governors in Southwest. If they have been proactive, what happened in Bodija? Bodija is more or less like Ikoyi in Lagos now. To check everything. I think the governor good. Same thing, I want to just call out Mr. Dapo Abiodun, who governed what's it called, local state. There's danger ahead because when I was flying that Lagos Ibadan expressway to Shimawa axis, to Loto to Mowe axis.
That was when?
Cow, 3 days ago. I was so sad. It's as if let me jump down from the bus and tackle these people. But the citizens will say, well, they are the ones that run the country, the cow. You see cow on the roads. Major road, they just commission. Lagos Ibadan expressway, cow occupy the road. The transit, the masses has to wait for cow to pass. That means cow has a value life than citizen of the country. And to me, it's not so. I won't take it. I will not take it. So the governors should wake up because they are collecting security votes. Each one of them, the least paid security vote to governor is 800 million naira. They gave to them to avert security. But what are we now saying now? Look at what's happened in Ibadan. It's a colossal damage, a serious colossal damage. I can't. It's as if when I was hearing that news, it's as if I can find my way to Ibadan to see the fact check, to go through the fact check myself and see the causes of this problem. And anybody that is involved must be brought to book. If it is the governor, I think the governor cannot tell. Can Mr. Makinde tell us he's not aware that there's a hidden space there they're using for illicit this thing? I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad. The soul has been lost, but I don't know. I don't know what. I'm just shut up speech, man. I don't know. It's so. I mean, annoying.
Now let's quickly talk about the rising rate of insecurity in the land, especially kidnapping. What's wrong?
Yes,
the country is not safe anymore.
Yes, we have national security advisor. Yeah. What is the role of Mr. Ribadu now? I've been an ardent fan of Ribadu then. Even when the government of Yaradua molested him, I pitied him so much. I was in solidarity with him. But it's not saying Mr. that I knew then, under the years, it's on throne now. I'm sorry to say this. Because how can one bomb too many? Strike too many? Look at just happened. I mean, it caught them unaware.
Many were killed.
It caught them unaware. And same thing now, all around now, Abuja said, just of recent, Abuja, thanks for even remembering me that. FCT, that's the Federal Capital Territory. The last time we saw such thing was under President Jonathan, that the bandits, they escorted the Commissioner of Police before they ended up burning the national, the World Bank, the UN building in Abuja. All these things, I don't know why. Are the bandits, are the X-Men, are they more powerful than our government? Are they more powerful than our governors? I don't know what is going on. Do they have a special preference for those bandits than the citizens? Who are they? Who are these charlatan, barbaric element? Who are they? Who are they? How did they enter? Let's even assume they are fifth columnists. They are fifth columnists among the military circle, among the police circle, and it's always like that everywhere. then you must see a Judas Iscariot. You know, you must see a Judas among all the organization that feels them what's about to happen. But what about our SATs? SAT-1 we have on the planet, on the, what's it called? What about the planets, the SAT-1 we have? Atlantis just went up the radar, and that was the end of it. They could not locate it again. If we have SAT-1 on the sky, and it's easier to monitor everything that is going on within the terrain of, I mean, when there was issues with the Boko Haram then, what's it called, Jonathan, I think he invited some Americans. They came in and they told them this is what they want to do. They viewed where those terrorists are. What they need is to just smoke them off and they'll sleep. They'll go asleep. And you know, I don't know why, but the American government now realized that Nigeria is not ready. We are just not. We are not serious yet. We are just playing game with this. What's it called? Terrorism. So I don't know how this country has degenerated into this crisis we have now, because one person, one single man, open-handedly opened the border for them to move into this country and to, you know, start causing havoc. Right? Because I don't know, the Fulani will know, then they were not, the bandits will know, they are not.
Can the government go to the genesis of all this rubbish?
And you see that the government that even want to go into it, will find his hand stained. You know, it's just like they are not bold enough. I don't think the government is bold enough to cancel them, because those people said they must have, you know, exchanged a kind of house of fellowship with them before, through election, through, you know. Yeah. So to me, the more you look, the less you see in this country. And I'm so sad that it belongs to, is the part of my generation that is witnessing all this insecurity in the country now. Forget about it. Any government that comes in, they will make the governance unbearable for you. You know, that is the trend now. Ungovernable generally. They will make the, you know, unpeaceful for anybody that come into power. Look at what happened under Jonathan. Look at what happened. Even Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, General Muhammadu Buhari, we could send them a bit, but they still have a free way to be flowing into the country. And this is another administration. We just see them all around. They don't even, there's no profiling, there's nothing. They are just coming into Nigeria, coming into Lagos, coming into everywhere. Nobody is profiling anybody. And terrorists is mingling all around. And you're not saying they're attacking, they are doing this. Did you profile all these people coming in through the borders? Do you profile them? It's a crazy country, the way I'm saying things now. It's a crazy country. Sorry to just put that crazy. No. It's a crazy country.
You're vexed.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what's going on. I'm not happy. You know, when it's time to put the blame game, you put the blame game. Right?
The president yesterday promised that flush out the criminals, flush out.
Definitely.
That is not empty promises.
Definitely. Some bad eggs now. Some bad eggs among those people that perpetrated the Plateau State issues have been arrested. They have been arrested. So there's a different issues now. They departed from the old norms that they've been embarking on. That they will just they will let the situation calm down and they forget about it. But those guys can bet it for free that those guys will not go scot-free. Those guys that perpetrated the issue in barricaded. And I don't know whether you've ever visited Plateau State before. I mean, Plateau State is second to none when you're talking of a state with warm reception, a state with, you know, I mean, it's just, it's a very lovely state. You don't even want to go where you go. I've been there. And I know that these people, you have the Fulani and the, what's it called, the Christian. Let me just put it, the Christians and the Fulanis. And the Fulanis believe in their call, you know. And nevertheless, they are even uncultured Fulanis. They always look for crisis. I see them, I saw them, the day I saw them at the park, I know these people always want trouble. And when they do that is when there's any festive mood, is when they strike. They strike because the other side does not. It's like a paradise. Why their own cave they stay? I mean, it's a lot. One need to travel and see what I'm saying. It's a very, very, very abnormal way of engagement, of living together, of being together.
It's not not the reason Omoyele Sowore said most Nigerians have left the country mentally, succeeded mentally. Is this not the reason?
Sure.
The crisis in the land,
Sure.
challenges,
Sure.
hunger, and all of this.
Sure. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. Nobody will want to live a fertile land that is peaceful. That is, that there's peace in it. But when there's no security of life, one can be the next target of all this, crazy things that's going on, abduction and full, to the extent now, I heard one man sold his son for 20 million. I think that man must have bidded to that highest amount for it. It's so some are selling their children for just ordinary 200,000. How come we degenerated to that level we have now? And it's not. Let me now tell you one thing: mark it, take it or leave it. Nigerian problem is a spiritual problem, as it is now. Nigerian problem is a spiritual problem. Just mark my word today. It's a spiritual problem we are facing.
How can we solve it?
I don't know. Maybe the Messiah, the God.
We have pastors, we have prophets.
We have prophets. Yeah, but even God may not be happy with us. We have everything. We are still disturbing God every day. God. Now God say make you not do our refinery. Now God say make one person they chop 34 billion. Now God say make Emefiele pack all the resources of the country.
You don't care.
You don't care about humanity, about the fellow human.
And you also, it seems you don't care about the APC government again. You don't.
It's not about APC government this time around. Generality. Because when you are saying APC government, some people will be using that to perpetuate crime again. Please desist from saying APC government. The way now is crime is everywhere. Either PDP or either APC or either this thing.
Refinery. That's why I said that.
Yes.
Because you expected the
I expected. But Dangote
on that.
Dangote before there was none. Right? Learn how to appreciate when when there's something you even still say. You appreciate God that did this. We change the mind of these people to do another one.
Is an individual.
It's a lot of individual all over America. You have individual
projects.
Even we ought to have embarked on individual refinery projects. That was a modular refinery. Obasanjo awarded. Did any one of them kick-started it? Did any one of them kick-started it? No, answer me now. So it's not a big deal for Dangote refinery to serve Nigeria for a while. What our country needs to do is to follow the system, the Saudi Aramco. That's a Saudi refinery. They say that's Saudi Aramco, one of the biggest refinery in the world. At least to follow they make a prototype of that Saudi Aramco and make it work. Which is that they can use Kaduna, they can use Port Harcourt, they can use, but thank God there's still a refinery that have started. And no matter what anybody say, the refinery is working. I'm not the one that will sit on the fence.
What advice would you give to the president now on insecurity, Kule?
On insecurity, I think it should wake Mr. Ribadu up.
He had a meeting with the service chiefs.
Not only the service chief, the NIA, that's the National Intelligence Agency. Likewise, it should, even the military intelligence sector too. All of them should come together. But EFCC, but just look at any security apparatus you can talk of. They have to work together now. It's not the time of blame game. That is this guy's work, is DSS work, is this. They have to come together and make a formidable comeback scene that will tackle this nonchalant, barbaric elements that are troubling the nations.
If you are opportune to leave the country, you make a move?
Yeah, I will rather send my kids down and stay here. I would rather send my kids down and stay there. Well, that's an opportunity to send, because I will send them down there. I'll come back to the country, because we all have to make this country work. If it is going, coming, this country is a fertile land. It has a fertile land. And we have all stayed in this country. We knew what we benefited in this country then.
So what I said is, if Nigerians are opportune to leave the country, free of charge, everybody will leave.
But Sowore said, nevertheless, he's on house what's it called? Arrest now. He has stayed in America. Ilela boy Simioko, home is home. No matter if you travel far, you still come back home. Nowhere like home. But it's only this bad economic crisis that some charlatan has created, where you now make the majority of the masses poorer and the few now make themselves richer so that you can be worshiping them. Chairman, Baba, Chairman, all these things. It's uncalled for. When other countries in the time I was reading about the girl the other time. He said he wants to shield his wealth away just to help the masses until the masses get their life right, until we'll be able to know that it's working. So a lot of them like that, they will come back together, donate money to the charity, donate what our rich guys there, they are too oppressive. They want to rule you like Lord. They want to come like Lord so that you can start, praising them, praising non-entities. It's so saddening.
All right, Amechi Watukukunle, Tinubu has destroyed Nigerian economy. More Nigerians are suffering.
Mike, why is it that it's only Amechi Wachuku Udeze that always comment and you read those comments out? Please,
No,
there are some comments. There are some comments that is not even, is insane to hear. To hear from
So it
this
is not all about Tinubu.
It's
It is
not all about all of us. If I tell him when he's saying Tinubu, is it not Iwashuku brother that started the turnaround maintenance? Madness. Is it not Iwashuku brother? You want me to mention him? You want me to mention him here? See, Mike, my eye don't see.
Don't see
It don't see things.
When must no fit
I
talk.
don't, military don't drill me. Military government under General Olori don't drill me. Drill me and my parties for school. Say we want to riot, all sort of things. We want to protest, all sort of things. So that's why I always learn my way, that you can only engage government, you can't fight government. So when Iwashuku is sitting there and asking me such questions, such barbaric questions, I don't need to answer it.
Thank you so much, Kule. I really appreciate you for coming on board.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Nii, how did we get here? How did we get here? Insecurity in Nigeria.
Mike, good morning. I think I'm sounding like a broken record now. I have said it that the NSA, which is Nuhu Ribadu, he needs to go. That man, he has to go. He's showing every trait of an incompetent, person. Everybody celebrated when he was appointed. But as it were, this guy is not even meeting up to his whole, reputation. Nuhu Ribadu must go. He's an appointee, wasn't elected into that position, so we have every right to call for his sack, for his termination of appointment, and until we do that, I don't think anything significant will happen. Yesterday, the president called the service chiefs for another, conversation on what is going on. It's a pity that in Nigeria today, we are only reactionary. We are not proactive. We are unable to gather information.
They're not even preventive.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Despite,
We wait for things to happen
looking at what and the level of amount of money that has been invested into our security infrastructure right from 1999 under Obasanjo. I think he launched about 5 satellites, if I'm not mistaken. Now those 5 satellites today are not functional, and I'm not even sure. People say the fuel no dey inside those satellites. Their battery don't die because everything is is so disappointing. Because how is it possible that our National Security Intelligence Agency cannot give us video footage of these bandits? Because the channel of communication is when something is happening in an area, you call the police. Immediately, the police are supposed to connect to the CCTV coverage of that place, maybe to the surveillance system, or request for a satellite footage of that location. That is how it is done, and this is no rocket science. You understand? Now, these are the ideas we expected Nuhu Ribadu to bring on board. that when bandits come into a situation, look at Plateau. Plateau was actually, was invaded for over 48 hours. The police officers were called, but they don't have any single report to show us what happened. And this is so sad that Nuhu Rubadu is not making an effort to correct it. What is happening? What is the state of our satellite? Okay, for now, we don't have CCTV cameras in all the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. But we have 5 goddamn satellites. I mean, they don't loot the satellites. We don't know. Maybe,
Are they not working?
possibly someone went into the space and looted it. Because if an incident is happening in Plateau State, they say something is happening in Bokos for over 48 hours. The police were aware. The police were supposed to call the NSIA, that we need video footage on their movement, the possible exit of these guys. How did they move? Then they will know how to attack. But no information is coming in. Nothing is working. You get me? So the president must, as a matter of urgency, understand that Nuhu Rubadu is sabotaging his administration. And of course, all these things, the bulk lies on his desk. And nobody's going to come here to pity him. Yesterday, my state, Ibadan, like the capital of my state, an unfortunate incident happened whereby illegal miners were storing dynamite within a residential area. Is that not total madness? Seyi Makinde is responsible for that, show of incompetence. Because we have Commissioner of House Affairs, of Home Affairs. There's a reason why it is clearly stated that filling stations should not be built beside residential areas. There's a reason why a gas plant should not be built beside what? A residential area. These guys moved dynamite through their cars. And I'm sure people would have seen it. But because of the locals, the corrupt locals, the corrupt, local chieftains, everybody just said that nothing will happen. How that dynamite exploded was a nearby building caught fire, and then the fire spread into the house where the dynamite were sitting. And a dynamite that they used to blast a rock. They used all those dynamite to blast quarries. Intentional to seek for good governance. Even in the face of military regime, they still went all out to call for good governance. But here we are today. Everybody has the notion, no, I don't want to repeat of what happened in NSAS, blah, 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 blah. But we saw what happened in Kano State. How many people were killed in Kano State? We saw what happened during the election petition time, whereby people went to the military headquarters to protest that military should take over. What happened? Buhari, who was a military general, elected terrible legislators. Now let me say that we made mistake, or let me say that okay, Tinubu is not doing well. But the duty of the legislators is to what? Bring him back to what? To the right path. And not one single person will say that one senator or House of Rep was rigged in. If you call David, if you ask David that all those national assemblies were the elections rigged, he will tell you no. If you ask on the election day, those people that their result was being uploaded immediately on the IREF. It was the senators. All the National Assembly elections were uploaded in real time. That means that was what we voted. And it shows that we voted what? Bad people. Yes. Because he voted Tokpeja. I voted Tokpeja. Maybe this man voted Tokpeja. Who is that? Olabinjo. He voted Olabinjo. I voted Olabinjo. People voted Adelabu. Someone voted Akin Alabi. In the east, they voted Izinazo. They voted Akpabio. What's his name? Akpabio. They voted Uzo Jikalu. Right? The Labour Party, who they think they are calling themselves the messiahs, they voted all those people. They even voted an Okada man. Right? In Kwara State, they voted the youngest House of Rep, a lady which is 21 years old. Where are their voices? Where are their voices? So you can see we are in a very deep mess here. So we the citizens, we voted the wrong national members, people who are not ready to fight for our rights. They are so ready to fight for the common man. You know, I am saying let us agree the president is doing nonsense. A working National Assembly will correct the president because the National Assembly are the custodian of democracy.
We have one of our viewers providing solution to the present state of the nation and reaching Watuku. Please, Mr. Mike, to tackle insecurity, Tinubu should please fight poverty, hunger, and review its economic policy.
Everything can be corrected by the National Assembly. Let us leave Tinubu aside. Let's say Tinubu now has gone mad. Maybe he has done Gogoro. He has run mad. Doesn't know what he's doing again. You know who the National Assembly is? National members will summon him. But you see, we're in a situation whereby the National Assembly members, we all voted them in, and we voted bad people in there. Not one single person will come here and tell you that the National Assembly member that is there, not being voted in collectively. That's the truth. Let us go to the east. Let us go to the north.
Fad says, does your vote count?
For the National Assembly, it's counted because no one single person has come out to shout. And in democracy, the National Assemblies, which is your senators and the House of Reps, are the custodian of your prosperity. The National Assembly can be there for 30 good years. A president will only spend 8 years. The National Assembly members are the ones that ensure that they sustain the prosperity of every nation. That is why America is prosperous. No one single president will come today and say that he wants to cancel social security number.
I agree with you, Niyi. No, Ribadu should go.
If the National Assembly, the senators and the House of Reps are serious, they should have summoned no Rubadu. Oga, come, what did they solve for here? What are you doing? We recommend the president to sack you. No workings. Because they were the one that even did what? They were the one that did last screening. I didn't do the last screening. When the president appoint them, he don't start work until the president. Though he started work, but he still waited for the approval of the Senate. It shows that those are senators that are there. It is a perfect translation of who we are as a nation, as a citizen, that we have grown the attitude of making bad decisions and electing bad people into positions. And what we do is we ask God to come and save us. I dare you that ask everybody that will speak after me today that in their constituency, the person that won, was it rigged in? Was his result not uploaded in real time? Was there any protest against that House of Rep or Senator or whatever? And these people are supposed to be our voice. Imagine over 20-something Labour Party members. Not one of them are they not supposed to be radical?
Niyi, King Joe Ogba, saying something here. Niyi, who controls the National Assembly, if not the president?
This King Joe, it is unfortunate that you show your level of ignorance. Tell me, listen, there are 3 arms of government. The president does not decide what the National Assembly members should do. The National Assembly members said they wanted to buy 160 million naira Fiat and tell them, oh yeah, all of them are not go buy. It's not possible they'll go. Do you know that the senators that can impeach the president?
Today, the team, please ask me if the National Assembly is talking about is the same National Assembly that is in the pockets of Mr. President.
Listen, this is why I'm saying.
Are they independent?
Let me tell you what is happening here. What is happening here is we, the people, are the one that voted for them there. We are the one that put them there. And this is an indictment on us. I am asking Udeze Chima to call the people in his village. Confirm who are your senators. Whether na Labour Party, whether na PDP. Have you heard their voice? All of them are what? Are occultic. They have all turned their back against us.
Niyi, if you voted the right man in the executive arm, he will fight legislative to the right.
Let me tell you, these people do not understand how.
Niyi, you are the ignorant person here.
Uche, let me explain something. Until the people wake up, the National Assembly will remain a formidable force ahead of the president. Let me tell you why. If Obi was there, Obi will only succeed if he ensures that he turns the National Assembly against the people. Because there are so many bills Obi will want to pass. Cutting the cost of governance. That all the National Assembly, their salary should be reduced. The National Assembly members will say no. And he cannot say, soldier, go and arrest them. It's impossible. He cannot do that. These things are just basic things. But what he would have done is, Nigeria, my country, I don't say I won't cut the cost of governance, but these people don't allow me. Oh, I have done my best. Everything lies on the table of the citizens. Then you now see that people will now say that, huh? For where? Who's up? Yeah, let's go and meet them. That is how. Did you know that Buhari wanted to pass local government autonomy? Buhari wanted to ensure that every local government chairman has his own full right to what? His own local government money. Now the senator said, no need. This Buhari wanted to do some resource controls. Some senators said no. Today, if Obi was the president and Obi wants something we call true federalism, and Obi, or maybe even Tinubu wants true federalism, I said that let the North go and manage their groundnut, yam. Let the South, let the South go and manage their oil. You know, hear me? Let the South go and manage their oil. Let the West go and manage their cocoa. Don't you know that these northern senators will say, no way! And the president cannot override it. It's not possible. He cannot. That is to let you know how powerful the senators. They are not a military regime. Anytime a military officer takes the administration of a country, you know the arm of government they abolish. And if a military coup happens today, you know the arm of government they abolish. It is the legislative arm of government. They will remove them. Because they are the only one that queries the president. So, because the president in our own current situation today are in bed with Tinubu, as it were, not be us put them there. Not be you vote I'm in there. I be not be me vote Adebule there. Now Adebule now, you don't forget me. She wasn't rigged in. I mean actually vote on him. I can't vote bad person. The reason why this country has not enjoyed this sustainable success is because those people in the National Assembly have always been wrong choice. So the president must correct this new Rubadu. Afira, it must go. Our security architecture must meet up to standard. We have 5 satellites. We don't know what is the situation of those satellites. Maybe David can tell us what is going on with the satellite. Thank you very much.
All right. Maybe good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Mr. Michael.
How are you doing?
I'm fine this morning, and good morning to everyone Good morning to everyone. Mr. Robert Uche, good morning to you. And to what Lee just said,
Okay.
let me counter what he said. Now, in a democratic settings, when the National Assembly propose a bill, you have the first reading, second reading, and then the third reading, and then probably before that law, the president needs to assent to it. We've seen different cases whereby the president will refuse that this bill I will not assent to it. What would the National Assembly do? They will keep quiet. So is that kind of people you say they will fight against the president? Is the head of the judiciary, is the head of the legislative, and also the head of the executive. So see, in political times, we don't practice democracy in Nigeria. We practice one-man show. So it should come. So even if today the National Assembly wants to impeach him, you know what will happen? You've seen diverse time whereby the president will send soldiers to barricade the National Assembly to prevent the lawmakers for them. The National Assembly, the majority of this workload does not stop in their own. Theirs is just to legislate. The everything is border in the president. The implementation process belongs to the president. The president has failed. He has failed. No two ways. There's no two ways about it. This was there just to legislate. Who controls? Who does the chief of army staff report to? Who does the NSA everybody report to? Who are these architected formation apparatus in Nigeria report to? Still to the president. So if the president cannot safeguard and purpose, he should go. Forget all this coming out to say National Assembly. Calling them out to me is useless because they themselves are useless. These guys are in pockets of the president. So indirectly, the president controls the three arms of government. If you don't play to my bill, you go. Akpabio was not the choice of the people. Akpabio was not the choice of the lawmakers. But see, who imposed it to them is to the president. That okay, this is my man. This is my mind. I want to use. You saw. I
was looking at him when he said the Nigerians voted him in.
Voted who?
Akpabio.
Who voted him? It was the choice of the APC caucus.
Yes, that's it.
And now it was the president elect then that this is my man. This is the man I want to use. This man will play to my bidding. You saw what happened in 2015 when Saraki and then was in opposition and then Buhari was. You saw where you had a formidable Nigeria whereby it was checking the president that this when the president proposed to go get a loan, Saraki will say no. We cannot approve this loan. That is what we call democracy. So coming out to call out the National Assembly to now is useless. It's useless. The president of Nigeria is the most powerful president in Africa. You know this. So calling out the lawmakers to me is just useless.
Now can we display the Daily Trust newspaper there? The Daily Trust newspaper. Let's quickly check this out. The NSA's office commits 32 billion naira to new buildings. Isn't this a misplaced priority? That's what the CSOs are saying here. Now, let me read it out. Despite multi-billion naira complex, NSA's office commits 32 billion naira to new buildings.
Now, first and foremost, I want to say,
are you supposed to be seeing this kind of story?
To them, it is not a misplaced priority because even the president too is renovating his own his own quarters, villa. The chief of staff too is doing the same thing. So why don't you think what NSA say too we do the same thing? Best of them for that what does what flocks together.
When the country is on fire.
So because it shows these guys are what insensitive of what is happening. These guys don't care. Now not just 32 billion naira. That's a huge sum of money being given to Nuri Badu. That still the insecurity is now worse, even in the seat of power. Abuja, that hosts all the governments of the military formation, where you have top-notch government officials. Still no, they could not curtail insecurity. Banditry and bandits have overruled the state of Abuja. Residents of the state of the of FCT cannot go to work anymore. Now imagine if Tinubu cannot safeguard that territory. Where can Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his chariots and his thieves and his co people that who are bent on what embezzling the country? Where can they save? Where can they safeguard? This work coming out now to safeguard Nigeria, it is not the work of the National Assembly. That is the function of the executive arm of government, because he appoints. He only say this man will do it, and then National Assembly will not screen him. We've seen times in this country whereby the National Assembly would recommend for a sack of a public officer. The president will not listen to them. I have already seen it in the past administration, whereby people propose a sack under Buhari regime. How many months did we tell him to sack the service chiefs? That see you were kind of begging. Every Nigerians were begging, sack the service chiefs. Even the National Assembly told the president, recommended to him to sack the service chiefs. Did Buhari listen to them? No, he don't listen to them. So it shows how powerful the president is.
Thank you, David, for making a good point.
So
that's what one of the viewers has commented here. We have several people on the platform also commending you for a good analysis. Okay, thank you, David, for making a good analysis. Fabio and Lagwan was never voted for, but the Supreme Court imposed them.
Exactly. So these are the issues we need to do now. Now, in this trying time, 32 billion naira to renovate office of the National Security Advisor, to me is just a misplaced priority. What is the function of the National Security Advisor? What is he doing for his office to be renovated? What has he done? 8 months now. Killing is on a very high side. Killing everywhere, now and there. Adamawa killing, Kaduna killing, everywhere now. Nowhere is safe. And now the government is now voting in 32 billion naira just to give to New Ribadu to loot, because that money will be channeled into something else.
So we said it yesterday. Mentally, many Nigerians have left the country. Mentally, are you one of the Nigerians that have left the country?
I am the top on the charts.
Wow.
I'm topping, even if you say don't leave Nigeria. Mentally, I am out of this country. Mentally, truth be told, just like what Shenkutu said. He said the colonial masters, let them open borders and see how many persons will remain in Nigeria. It will be only the political class. The ruling class will remain, because even a man of 70 years old that does not know where his next meal will come from want to jackpot too. That is it, because of the state of the nation. Mentally, physically, my brother, Nigerians are tired. Why would you be tired? Imagine a government unit that is not working. Government still voted 32 billion naira for them to renovate the office of the National Assembly. Is that sensible? It shows that all these things would always drain someone mentally, because when you wake up and every day you listen to Nigerian news, like, see, you'll be devastated, you'll be drained. That what is really happening in this country. Nuru Ribadu should be flogged. It should come out. See, it is that time we need to call him out openly and then start flogging him, rather than giving him money to maintain his office. 32 billion, my brother. Why would they give him money? A man that even his own state, Adamawa, is in chaos. People cannot sleep in his own state. And now, Tinubu has not said anything. No. Last month, now the Assembly wrote to Mr. President. This man from Abia State, I've forgotten his name. This vocal senator, Yeah, about the way. Recommend to the Senate President that they should that this service chief should go. Did the Senate President listen to him? He did not. It shows that the president is the head of the arm of government in Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe the president is benefiting from this insecurity aspect. Maybe see, he's happy Nigerians are being killed on a daily basis. But what does it say? Lee should stop calling out the National Assembly. These guys have limited role to play. He should stop calling them out because they themselves they are better than feather. Thank you for being Mr. Michael.
You want to jump queue. All right, okay, you want to jump the queue, no problem. Yeah, Krombanji is asking me a question here. Need to say it out.
Say what?
Is it true that Lazarus is dead? Michael, that's the question Krombanji is asking me. I need to say it. I will state it clearly to you that he's gone. I got the news 2 days ago, but I wanted to confirm yesterday if that was true or not. But Lazarus is gone. He's no more. I know you want to have, you want to say something because he told you this morning that you are going to.
Yeah, yes, Lazarus is gone. He's one of part of us. We cannot say that's why it's not this part. It's part of us. Sometimes you used to speak here. Regular. This is you used to speak here, but nevertheless, we are still working on the ground to get his family. And we are the one of the family here as Oba is. Get and be able to see, go to announce it officially. All of us will stand here, announce it officially. Abi, compare with you, then you tell our viewer, because my brother, the country.
What was the cause of his death?
Because of the to be suffering. People who are there, the man have been pushing trucks, helping people, this for 1 naira, 50 naira, and women no money again. By the time you gave him 1 naira, what can 1 naira do? Somebody that cannot eat, even those who are working. I imagine somebody who work in bank can poison himself and die because he say, I can no longer bear that suffering again. And much more somebody that is pushing truck. So maybe can't be able to take care of himself. He just give his life to give up. I get me. I think that will happen. I will tell you, most of us here, we are just managing. Everybody in Nigeria now complaining because I don't think this message is getting to the president. I don't think. I don't think. If this message suffering is getting to the president will not go to Obasa just start drinking wine, drinking beer with Tewis or Dema in Imo State, enjoying while people pump, kidnapping, blood is rolling everywhere. I don't think. It's a very shameful thing that 7 months, 8 months, almost 1 year, what we are hearing, very good thing, what we are hearing, bomb, kidnapping, a president coming out and I'm teaching order to the security men, which order are you giving? Buhari gave order for 8 years. What happened? Okay, come on, what happened? We should pray so that it just Ibadan here, bomb roll, Abi. If you roll for Lagos, you know the population of Lagos State. Where, as I said it, Tinubu is not aware that there's suffering in town. I listened to Wale Soyinka this morning when they were interviewing him that, sir, you said 6 months is not enough for you to tackle Tinubu. He said he did not say 6 months is not enough. But the way things are now, he has to call him again that people are hungry. People are suffering. Insecurity has to do something in security. My brother, you don't need to throw trillion to police, army. What he needs is to declare sort of emergency for food. When you eat well, when you see something that's wrong, you'll be able to tell the police that this thing is wrong. But when you're not being taken care of, you feel less concerned. Those who plan bomb, whether not bomb, government will not tell you the truth. Oh. They will tell you it's those people who are mining. They just, what they are mining, they keep it at all. Can you keep bomb in your house? Can you keep? That thing is a warning. That Tinubu people, you should sit tight. We are lucky that it's not Lagos. With Lagos, the population in Lagos, you know how many houses destroyed in the battle? It's a warning. You don't need to pay billion to security like a national security advisor. Look at the building. Is that what we need? The battle there? What is the battle? The battle is a policeman to mark a whole national security advisor. He's a policeman, retired policeman.
He doesn't want to be in that position, right?
He's a retired policeman. What's he going to tell the general? A general that retired. What's he going to tell them? No. You know, police and the army, they are not a good tie right from day one. No. Let's say the fact. What can Rubado tell a retired general? Or a general is in power? General, you know what I mean? You know, our army, they feel say they are God. Like the one in Sowore who arrested. Corporal, telling Sowore, who are you? Or the other, one of the corporal.
He didn't tell him.
He said you can't do nothing.
He said, I'm a soldier.
That is, no, I'm talking about the other corporal. The one which I will tell you arrested. Did they show you? Did they show you?
He has been arrested. Okay.
But already, even arrested, but for him telling the governor that you cannot release him, that means to the governor that one of the policemen who went to disgrace Sowore in estate. Have you forget? Magodo estate. So you know why? Because our government don't respect themselves. People are not happy with them. I give you an example. Tinubu went to mosque, came out from mosque, and people say we are hungry. We are hungry mean we are not happy. With your government, a big power, that's the meaning. So if I want to see bomb, will you go and tell Tinubu so got bomb there? That's the question. So what I'm saying that Tinubu should wake up. Whether it's bomb or whether something, whether manufacture what they have, you should wake up.
We have different comments on the president. Here, Tinubu has nothing to offer. That's what John Donny is saying. King Joagba, Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped, so you guys should not expect anything from Tinubu to secure this country. Everything that happened under Buhari will still happen under Tinubu. That's what he's saying. All these people complaining, you tell me, or can you tell me what did they contribute for development of the country? All they do is complaining and crying. You know what Lance is saying. Yeah, any country you enter that is good for you and you are welcome there, take it to be your country. That's what precious.
So people who are complaining, they have the right to complain. And we are here. We know what is going on here. I don't understand me. Yet they have the right because they are not happy. Most of the diaspora people, they are not happy what is going on here. The demand, Nigeria people are demanding. We are demanding for justice. We are demanding for security. Please protect us. I don't understand me. Protect us. Now tomorrow you tell me they are Niger, they are this. Take a walk from here to Idiroko. You see more than 1,000 checking points. What they only know to do is to collect bribe. I get me? So if somebody bringing bomb, they will allow him to collect bribe for him. What I'm saying, okay, if you like, even football, as I am now, Nigerians are not happy with our footballers. When you are happy, they will play well. The spirit will, ginger them up. I get me? We are suffering. Tinubu should do something. Even Buhari for 8 years. Buhari couldn't secure this nation for 8 years. A retired general man, a retired man. Now we have Tinubu civilian. What can he do? What Tinubu need to do is to bring the people closer. I get me. Another thing again, what Tinubu do, let me tell you the truth. As a president, a Yoruba man, what he's supposed to have done, nothing wrong, go and pick an Igbo man, a general. Or pick Ijoma as a general. Or pick other tribe. So that, just like what happened to Ike Jerika, that would be able to close and not say, okay, and my brother, and do the work. Spread this country, go. All this country, Navy, Air Force, Immigration, AFCC, SSS, one side. Do you think the Aboki will be happy? But the Aboki have all this network. They will destroy your government. It should open eye. I'm telling you the truth. You see, they will say, oh yeah, you think you can do it? Don't worry, go.
And he has vowed to fish out these criminals.
Buhari said it for 8 years. I'll be vowed to fish up order every minute IG come. Bring them out, They nothing. Bob have no room. He has no room. Parents should start knocking at the door. No, come on. You see, they'll be knocking at the door. What do you have? It's already happening. Go, can you pick your car, go to Shodi, go everywhere? Nigerians no longer want to hear anything from government anymore. Tinubu is a man of people. Let him come out. As before, let him walk on the street. Say, yes, Emilio come. Let him try it. They are not happy. When you do well, when the people are happy with you, they praise you. They praise you. Insecurity everywhere. Okay, just name one thing. Economy zero. Security zero. Everything is zero. Dollars zero. Where?
Not up to a year in office.
Okay. What of 2 years? What happened? 2 years. Don't Nigeria perish. He should do something. He should do something. They should tell him that not just to sit out of rock meeting all these governors. These governors are not helping matter. They're just packing money. Again, 2027. Article said this morning, look at the paper, that poverty, I've been saying it, poverty is a weapon to destroy the nation. Poverty is a weapon to destroy a nation. The Northerners are not receiving what they are receiving now. I get to be. And the feel Tinubu is bringing all what they have in Abuja to Lagos gradually. Go and write it down, okay? Their mind said, Stanley said, this man, we have to monitor this man. All this bomb pro, you think it's on the other hand? No. So, Tinubu, Taiwo, I know you are close to our brother. Please send a message to him that people are not happy. Don't say, I should wait. I should wait. My children's school fees should not be paid. I should wait. I should wait. House rent not be paid. I should wait. I should wait. Transportation, no money. I should wait. The dollar get of 5,000. I should wait. Do something. Thank you very much.
All right. Lucky, good morning to you, Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
When you look at the statement of Sowore, that Nigerians are trapped. Nigerians are opportune to leave the country, to leave immediately. This boils down to the fact that the country is not at peace. Nigerians are not enjoying the dividends of democracy. A country where insecurity is enormous, imminent. You know, I don't think we should talk about. We should talk about positive things coming out of that country. Insecurity everywhere. One of those days we used to talk about insecurity in the northern part of the country. States like Borno, Zamfara. But we don't have it everywhere. Even in the Federal Capital Territory, it's a serious case there. Yesterday, the Minister of FCT, Wike, summoned security chiefs, telling them to do something about this raging epidemic that is ravaging the country right now. The president himself also called on the service chiefs for a meeting with them and has promised to fish out criminals. Yesterday as well, the president gave a marching order to the police to flush out the people terrorizing the nation. These are statements we've always been hearing in the past. These are promises we've always been hearing in the past. At the end of the day, nothing. Matthew, what is the solution to the security crisis in Nigeria? What is the solution, Matthew?
The solution is to think out of the box. The solution is to stop doing things the way we have been doing it. The solution is to deploy technology. The solution is to rise above ethnic consideration and face the issue. The solution is to be bold enough as a leader to tell the Fulani herdsmen who are known to constitute havoc in some part of the country that you cannot continue doing this. Mr. Man, let me tell you that In spite of all the statements that have come from the presidency and the president, nothing will be done because you cannot continue doing the same thing over and over and expect a different results. It will baffle you to note that the governor of Plateau State said that the people that carried out the unfortunate attack in his state, that their location is known, that the people are known, but what is the government doing about it? So I think the government must be able to exert its authority on every inch of Nigerian sovereignty. What makes you a legitimate government? A government is the ability to have monopoly of coercive power. If Abuja can be vulnerable to the attack this way we are seeing, it's going to show that nowhere is safe. And I refuse to accept that the bandits, the terrorists, the unknown government, whatever name you choose to call them, I refuse to accept that they are more formidable than Nigerian security armed forces. I refuse to accept. So it's going to show that one, there's something fundamentally wrong with the leadership. There's every need to rejig our security architecture. And say that because you asked me a solution. There's every need to tinker with the current command and control system of our security system that is not working. There's every need to give attention to state police. There's every need to decentralize Nigerian security system. When we saw Amateku in the southwest, now that Buhari is no longer there, you can understand that Buhari was an impediment to allowing Amateku bear arms to carry their mandates. Because Amateku is a creation of the legislative arm of government from the southwestern states. And at the time when they needed some level of arm to enable them combat crime, the government, through the office of security advisor, they had the mandate to give this end user certificate to anyone importing such level of arm, refused to allow them their arm. Now that Buhari is not there, Tinubu should do things differently by allowing Amateku to bear arm and encouraging other states to come up with such security arrangements. If we are not doing all this, we are not likely to going to see an end to the level of insecurity we are seeing ravaging the country from state to state. Every state is having their own fair share of insecurity. Nowhere is safe the way it stands. And the only way you can address it is to hand over some level of security power to the governors. You cannot just be asking the governor and the chief security officer of the state for answering sake. You'll be able to parade some level of security power. I can remember Jonah Jang of Plateau State once said that even as a governor, that he do not command a fly. Wike, as governor of Rivers State, once said that is the chief logistic officer of the state, not chief security officer, because he do not command any security head. So for me, the fear that if you allow that, it will lead to a disintegration of the country. If you do it, the federal government will lose some level of power. I think that fear is misplaced. The fear that people were abusing, that fear is a misplaced one. Because you are going to do it in such a way that there should be symbiotic relationship, synergy between those state managed security agencies and the army, the police, so that they receive some level of training from the army, from police, and you don't give them total autonomy in terms of how they use the arm, but let them bear the arm to combat those criminals because they know the terrain better.
Yesterday, so what do you have to say?
I do not have all the information, but I heard where Lucky was speaking about it. But let me quickly say that there are some level of explosive that is licensed, that some category of persons have right to import. If there was a time why is exploded, all these explosives to blast rock is important under strict regulation. So it's not in all cases you come here and you start criticizing and start casting aspersions. We should get the information right. If you have explosives stored somewhere, unfortunately it explodes. We should treat it the way it is, not because you want to criticize, you start using it to. No, it's not. I don't think that is right that way.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Good morning, Raphael.
Yeah, how are you, Mike?
Fine, you're so calm this morning.
Yeah, because of the what happened here. You know, Lazarus is dead now. One of us, though he's not a regular viewer, some of them might not know him. But he's the guy that's always staggering. He looks so lean, you know. And the information we received was that Lazarus went to POS to cash out money. An argument ensued between him and the POS merchant. The POS merchant pushed him, he fell into the gutter, hit his head on the cover. Being that he's always not sober, he's always on, you know, alcohol. So later, he started bleeding, vomiting blood, and he died around 3 a.m. on Saturday. So that's what we are trying to know how to put together now, because we must surely do something for him as in candle night, you know, as a people here. We must remember him. So that's it, Mike. That's why my mood is down. I'm waiting for Chinedu because they say the guy that pushed him is in police net. I'm waiting for Chinedu for us to go and verify there. You know, say there are, yes, there are conflicting stories. This person will talk, this person will talk. Actually, if Chinedu comes, we are going to the Area G police station to verify. That's, you know, rumor. I call it rumor because at Abioksa Street where he died, they alleged he was vomiting blood. You know, the guy is always drunk. So it was less yesterday that we learned that someone beat him. So that's it. May his soul rest in peace.
Go down to insecurity in Nigeria. The president has vowed to flush out these perpetrators. Are you in line with the president flushing them out?
No, I'm not relying with federal government flushing out insecurity out in Nigeria because I know much about the cause of insecurity in the north. I know much about what is going on in the southeast and southwest. If the cause of insecurity, Tinubu is serious about it to flush them out, Tinubu should go and meet Gumi. Sheikh Gumi is an Islamic cleric in the north that has been talking tough. Number one person. Two, Tinubu should go and meet El-Rufai. El-Rufai has been talking tough, exposing Kaduna to Fulani herdsmen attack, even talking trash, exonerating Fulani, that Fulani is the strongest race in Africa, they are this and that. There was a time it caused much argument on Nigerian newspaper, even social media during Buhari regime. Nobody has ever done anything about it. If Tinubu is fighting security, you should ask Chetima why he was embracing and kissing those bandits, fighters inside the bush in Borno State. Everybody saw it. This is not a rumor. I watched it myself. One wanted to cover his face. Chetima said no. Chetima removed the face veil by himself, the mask. Are you listening to me? The same Chetima is Nigerian vice president today. Mike, I don't stress myself analyzing Nigerian security because I know that the worm, the insect that eats the vegetable is living within the vegetable. If Tinubu is trying to fight or flush out insecurity in Nigeria, he should call his second man, his vice. The reason why Kaberu Sokoto, the bomber of Mandala Market, was arrested, caught in his own compound when he was Borno State governor. Why are we fighting over a small issue? If an IPOB boy or somebody said his neighbor shot him, if it is in an Igbo land, soldiers, Nigeria government will roll out the military. They will use armored tank straight to that place. Both the neighboring village, both the market woman, everybody will be killed. What is going on that the bandits, they know where they are settled, where their camps are in the north. If it is in Zamfara, they will go to the camp actually and fight them. They don't wound anybody, they don't kill any villager, they don't question any emir. or traditional ruler in the north. But if it is in Igbo land, ordinary argument between police and anybody, they will say that person is IPOB. After killing that person, the whole chops in that area, they will raise it, set it ablaze because it is happening in Igbo land. Federal government of Nigeria, they are not bent. They are bent on destroying Igbo man over the years. And the United Nations is not doing anything about it. United Nations keep mum over what is happening in Igbo land when Nigerian military is busy killing Igbo youths, killing Biafrans in Igbo land. They are not saying anything. United Nations, they remove their face. If Israel is busy killing the terrorists that invaded Israel, on 7th October, United Nations will go there and tag Israel genocidal country, as Fani Kayode did. Fani Kayode is risking his life. Because I know that it is the Bible that whosoever talks, goes tough against Israel, God will deal with that person. Kayode has written a very, very comprehensive write-up against Israel, calling Israel a genocidal country. Fani Kayode will not mind Nigeria issue. His own brain, he knows history, he read. Yes, it has gone beyond Nigerian border. Israel is now his problem. Fani Kayode will not be writing about bandits and Boko Haram that has been fighting, killing innocent Nigerians for over how many years now? Fani Kayode's problem has extended beyond Nigerian border to Middle East Europe, where he is casting, saying all manner of rubbish against Israel. Are you listening to me? My brother Mike, insecurity has come in the north and it has extended from corner to mid-belt. You know what? Fear of Boko Haram, bandits, other kidnappers, Fulani kidnappers, is the beginning of anybody, the wisdom of anybody living or residing in Abuja, FCT. Those are Fulani kidnappers. Nobody's shooting Fulani. Nobody's killing anybody that is Fulani in that region. If any kidnapper mess up in Aba, at Aba, the whole Obingba, the whole Obinze, they will roll out their tank and start killing, even women. What about that 4-year-old boy that was killed, shattered? His stomach was cut into two at Uli, Anambra State. What's up? Is it not because of those miscreants? Now that small boy Kosamo, that's why soldier shoot up. His mama that is breastfeeding him is the cause. Nigeria can never be busy chasing one thing or the other. Nigeria can never be busy fixing Nigerian economy for everybody to live right. Nigeria is always busy chasing Islamic ideology, religion, ethnic. Is that a solution to a troubled country like this, where the economy has totally dilapidated, collapsed to zero level? Insecurity. How much did they budget for security? Is it up to 50 billion? How much did they budget for their pockets? Wardrobe allowance, newspaper allowance. How much? The lawmakers, how much? They are talking about insecurity. Now, Chakabula, the kind of money they budget billion for 50 is not up to 48 billion. If you convert it to dollars, it's a chicken change now. That one cannot buy 1,000 AK-47. That's why they are using Chakabula. And those Sahel countries that are in charge, together with their Fulani outside hegemonies, they know our weak points, that we don't budget enough fund for security. Okay, they bought AK-49, all manner of AK-47. What do they call the other one? There's the other one now. Machine guns for all these Boko Haram insurgents and bandits, knowing fully well that we are still using our colonial wooden guns, as long as them guns in the village. So that's why the insecurity can never be checked. It can't keep on check. Our weak points, that Nigerian government is not serious about anything, securing the entire citizenry of this country. So that's why the insecurity has come to stay. Look at ordinary Niger. How many? That young boy, that military hunter or junta, he will hunt you down. See, let me tell you, we know that we are the cause of our problem. We are just playing every day. They will just keep on arguing and arguing over a small issue, so that attentions of Nigeria will be diverted from the money they have been embezzling and stealing on daily basis to a small ant. Problem of insecurity in Nigeria to me is an ant. Because I know that if the federal government is not behind Boko Haram shouldn't have lasted from 2007 to date, 17 years now. Nigeria, I know. Our military, I know. From childhood. How many days did it take Chagari to lay out Chad, their soldier? It was Buhari that they sent in 1980. Over Lake Chad. We claim it. We claim bigger chunk of Lake Chad. Now Boko Haram is an issue, bandit is an issue. My keep on ask question if you have any question. Simple, that's very good. Let every state of the federation have their own or initiate their own policemen, police command, Lagos State Police, Plateau State Police, Anambra State Police. Employ, enroll, enlist people of that indigene into your own state police. They should have the capability to defend their region with all will, with everything within their strength. Are you listening to me? State police is it. We shouldn't be looking at federal police again, Fulani. We shouldn't be looking for. See, this guy is not taking. The military should be state by state, so that Igbo man will arm himself and stay. They will know the stuff we are made up. They will know the stuff we are made of. Employ Yoruba states, the military over there, Yoruba men, so that everybody know the stuff the Yorubas are made of. I think understand. We shouldn't be centralizing police and the military. The Fulani, they are like sticks. They will leave the fly they are pursuing. They will turn against chicken. That is Fulani for you. We are tired of Fulani oligarchs. They have taken over everywhere, Islamizing Nigeria pragmatically. They are using sense on us. It's an Islamization process that is going on. That's why they have been killing on daily basis the Middle Beltans. Because they want everywhere to be Muslims, Kaduna, Muslims. Rufai preached and fought hard to make sure that Southern and Northern Kaduna be Islamized. But God says no. Mike, we shouldn't be chasing all these flies now. It's supposed to be a foregone issue. We're in the third world. If you see the advancements of technology in the West, you will find out that Nigeria has been dragged backward by both Buhari and the current administration. 50 years back, no developmental infrastructure. These budgets they read, which one is for development? Have you heard that? How many billions were budgeted for road alone? I laugh. Small money, federal roads, nothing. But for their own pocket. Oh, Mike, man, shit.
All right, thank you. Viewers all over, I appreciate you for joining us today. Join us next time on the platform. Malik, Mr. Mike, thank you so much. Join us tomorrow on the program. Thank you. Everyone, please join us tomorrow. Don't forget social media handles that is put on the screen. Also follow me on Facebook, Mike Instagram, same, TikTok, and other social media handles. Thank you so much. I say goodbye to you. Have a good day.